Hello, everyone. Sorry, I've been sitting here working on, I didn't know I was live. I was working on getting um, Facebook reconnected. It seems like every single time there's always something I have to reconnect. So, good morning, everyone. Hope you guys are having a good week so far. And the weather's been really nice. Even with the rain, it's still been nice. And I just got to show you, we did the touch tea and tarot last night at the Baraboo Vintage Sikh Boutique. It's really nice. And the owners there are so awesome. Look, they gave all of us, this just opened today. It wasn't even open until now. It's so weird. So there's they're trying to do, the touch smell and everything. It was really pretty. Everybody that was doing services there, I got a really nice gift. I thought it was beautiful, beautiful. So I just wanted to share. And it's Purple Day today. So we have I believe this is the lepidolite. And that helps calming. It seems we needed calming already this morning. And the spirit quartz. And I forgot exactly what that's for, but I do believe that it helps to gather in energy from all directions. And then today is May 31st, so it would be for the week. This reading, unless you're coming across this at some other time, then that means this message is for you at whatever time that it is. So this could just be I forgot what they call it, a timeless video, timeless message. All right. So my name is Jade. I'm the Violet Sage. I'm a psychic medium, Reiki master teacher, author, creator of so many different things, a healer in so many different areas. Also, healing can be done through time and space, so you don't actually have to be present to receive the healing. And it's just a remarkable thing, and it's wonderful, and many people can vouch for that does work. If people have been watching the Original Dogs, people actually met on the grounds again, or I should say on the road by Ridgeland Farms, because there's still, what they're saying, 650 dogs still in there. And they're also all heading to MBR in New York. It's M as in Mary, B as in Barbara, R as in Robert, where they have over 20, I think it's 23,000 dogs and other animals there too, pigs and monkeys and all sorts of things. So they're trying to have them all shut down because, once again, it's obsolete. The testing they do on animals, it does no good. They do not need a whole animal or whatever to do these tests. All they need are some live cells. That's it. So for those who are pro-testing, not protesting, that's the information now. Our technology far surpasses the testing on live beings. So it is now obsolete. We've learned through government agencies and people who have been a part of the testing processes, they have found out that 85%, at least 85% of all testing done on animals since the beginning of when they started doing them have all been inconclusive. So once they have finally brought things like medicines and stuff to the people who needed it, to the laboratories and everything, turns out that once it hit humans, it still didn't work. It still wasn't right because we don't share the same anatomy. And yes, I understand they want to test things on animals for, more poisons they want to put into your dog's body for flea and tick and stuff like that. But again, live cells are all that are needed. So I'm just really trying to educate people so we can all be on the same side. We are all connected. They're doing this to the animals, they're going to do it to you. Do you understand? We are all connected. What harms another living being harms us. And people purposely burn down forests and stuff. I mean, we are literally all connected at the roots of everything. So everyone should be caring about this. And if there's any petitions you can sign, also over in Dane County and Madison, the current sheriff, is it Kevin Barrett or something like that? I forgot what Kelvin Barrett was the only one running for office for sheriff. Finally, someone else did not have sheriff background, but he said he could absolutely not stand what this sheriff was doing, so he's running. So we're all aiming for him right now. Jack, I can't remember his last name, but I did do a post. So if you want to go to my personal Facebook page, you will see it there. And hopefully there are some links that can be followed. You have to be a Dane County resident in order to vote on that. But this guy needs 200 votes by Monday. So that's by tomorrow. So this is like urgent. This is why I'm bringing it to your attention. If you're in that area, we really need your vote for this Jack person. Anything to start the change around here. All right, so all those little announcements. My mom comes next week. Let's see. She will be here by next podcast. She will be coming in on Saturday, the 6th. I will be running some specials, like some purchase specials, maybe if anybody. The high frequency spray is really going quick, and over there at the Baraboo Vintage, a lot of people are buying it, which is awesome. Also have the natural bug spray, but of course, no bug spray is foolproof. But I've had people contact me saying they live out in the woods and it was the best thing known to man. But then again, I've used some stuff that was like 2 years old, and then I got attacked. So I didn't get attacked, but I did get bit once or twice while I was doing the gardening. But I guess once or twice amongst the 20 that I could have gotten bit is pretty good. So I'm just being honest. I've always, they say you can use a lemon juice too. So, it all depends. Or what is it? A mouthwash. I know we used to spray ourselves down when we worked at Aquarium Gardens with mouthwash because we had to drench ourselves in it so often that we're like, it's just cheaper to buy a bottle of mouthwash. It's weird. Anyway, the bugs are resilient, but you want to be extra protected right now because anybody who hasn't heard about those ticks, that if you get bit by them, people are literally dying. The ERs are getting filled with people with tick bites. They've killed people, and they're supposed to make you viciously ill or kill you if you eat meat. But these ticks are vicious. They'll literally run after you. So they're aiming for you. So I would look it up and see what the Lone Star tick looks like. Keep yourself aware. If you get bit by one, you might want to take precautions right away. And they're killing all the animals. So if they did it to save the animals from people eating meat, they're killing the animals in the most horrific way. They're being drained dry and being ill and sick from these ticks. So, people, I swear to God, they just don't think things through and don't think you're going to do things and you don't care because you're not going to be here for the next generation. You know what? It's called reincarnation. Yes, you certainly can be here for the next generation, and you'll probably be made to stand in the line of that fire that you allowed to create. So there's a lot to think about, everybody. So I just want to put it out there. I always try to hit everybody up with news and upcoming events and things like that. In Baraboo, on Friday the 12th, there is a summer market at Balanced Rock. And what is this other thing? La la la. Oh, that's something else. Well, there's always lots of things actually going on every weekend here in Baraboo. If you ever want to check it out, Devil's Lake's a beautiful place to check out the scenery and everything. So if you ever want to come out this way, you want to book a session, just because my mom's here doesn't mean I'm stopping working. She's going to be here for 3 weeks. So I may be running special on some purchases, things like that. We will see. If I do not have your email, you may wish to contact me even via the phone number that's scrolling through here below. Text me your information, say you want to be on the mailing list. For some reason, I get a lot of them that are sent back to me. So if your mailbox is full or if it's busy, there's chances are you may not get them. So you could always contact me and ask me if there's any specials going on, or just see what you can check out. I'm finding out that shipping is way more expensive than what I'm charging people. So if you do want to order anything off of the website, which is also down here below, thevioletsage.co, go ahead and do so, because right now it's like $6.95 per, I forgot what, but in actuality it's $9.95. So you're getting like a $3 discount. So it is absolutely crazy out there. So when you go to order things, you're like, oh, shipping, that says I'm not going to pay that much money for shipping. It's actually the real cost. It's expensive. Anyway, right now I'm extending people probably beyond the discount that I get for doing so much shipping. So just an FYI. All right. So now we are going to go ahead and do the weekly forecast. But let's see. I saw that they shut Ridgeland down because of all the lawsuits. What? I didn't see that. I would have been up on that. I've been watching stuff this morning already on it. But they're supposed to be shut down. Well, not shut down. They have to stop breeding as of July 1st, but it doesn't mean they're not allowed to continue the horrifying things and testing that they're doing to them, which they should be, you know. Yeah. Well, you have to show me where you found that at, because I would definitely love to see that. Yes, it is a peonies. This woman who made these up, this is from her garden. And the peonies was actually closed this morning. And this is some rosemary. And we got orchids that are drying up quickly. And I'm not sure what they are. I think they might be like mountain pinks or something. And we got a little moon mirror here. Mirror? Mirror on the wall. So it's really beautiful. Really, really, really nice people that run that place. Love to buy stuff from them anytime. All right. So let's see. Lost one person here already this morning. Good morning, Dreamweaver. Good morning, Judy. Good morning, Mama. And good morning, Lisa. I'm not sure if Auntie's on here, but good morning, Auntie, if you're on here, and I just don't see you yet. She's dealing with a lot this morning, too. There's just, the world has gone mad. Okay. I'm actually expecting a call back from the police department, so please bear with me. I'm sorry. Hello.
This is Sergeant Lee of the Bay Area Police Department. Is this Joyce?
Yes.
Hi there, Joyce.
I'm sorry, everyone. Just give me one more minute. As I said, people, I am so sorry. We got a lot going on here this morning, though a lot that I didn't tell you because it's not my business to talk about. But my dog's probably going to be barking in a minute, so I might mute you for a minute so you don't have to withstand all that. Good morning, Bev. Oh my God. Man. Okay, so everyone, we're going to go ahead and start with the weekly forecast. I wish I can hear what's going on out there, but might have to put my little one in the bedroom in the middle in a minute. Geez, I knew that they would come when I started the podcast. I just freaking knew it. That's just the way it goes. Anyway, all right, so let's go ahead and pick a card. Now it seems to be Animal Week, so I'm going to start with the Animal deck. We have our beautiful Animal deck again. All right. So, Spirit, for this week of May 31st, we're going to just say the first week of June. What's best going to help everyone on their path in life? What is it that I need to know and pull right now? Boy, that was easy. We got 2 cards. Okay. We got Horse. Freedom. Freedom is a good thing. All right, your heart is pure and free. A greater purpose calls you. See, this is what I'm saying. We are all being called to the forefront of everything going on right now. This is the time to speak up for all those injustices that you're seeing. Our voice does matter. Remember, this is the year of the fire horse. This is take action year. All right. You have unlimited reserves of stamina and strength. That's what they think. All right. Obviously, we do. We just don't want to put up with it. You follow the winds of change and accomplish your dreams. So this is awesome. So if you're really setting forth things of change, maybe you're moving, changing new diets, regimens, maybe taking on meditation classes, maybe you want to be more, connect more. All these things are going to be made easier because they're meant for you. So anything that's meant for you or that's really calling you, you need to take heed and work with. Oh, Colleen, you probably had sound. I shut my mic off because there's a whole bunch of stuff going on over here right now. Good morning, Colleen. And I really, really need to check and make sure everything's okay with the police out here right now. Oh my God. Jeez. I should really stop for a second and just check. If you guys can please bear with me and be patient, I will make this up to you. I promise. So give me one more minute. I just want to make sure everybody's okay out here. Okay. I think everything is okay. I think I missed the gist of it all anyway. Mom, the officer looks a lot like Mario. It's freaky. I just had to tell you. Anyway, okay. So the next card, we got two of these in this deck. We got Hawk Messenger. This is really, really cool. I know last night for a certain person, I got that somebody's loved ones would be contacting them via Falcon, which was really awesome. I'm like, how often do you really see Falcons? But so it's interesting. This came out. It reminded me of that right away when I seen this. So if you are watching today, this card might also be for you. So Spirit is sending you messages. Watch your dreams. I've had dreams the last 2 nights that my father was gifting me stuff, and it's really kind of like out of the ordinary. And next thing you know, I'm at the event last night, and my father calls me. I'm like, oh my goodness, I really had to talk to you right now. I knew I should have called. But everything was okay, thank goodness. Open your greater vision to see the signs. Focus on priorities and eliminate distractions. If I could only. I'm sorry. Today is just so insane for me. You have a bright future. Let yourself ascend to new heights. This time frame, people, is meant for you. You really have to discover what it is that you truly want to do, what you're meant for. I mean, sometimes just being there, being of help to other people is your service in this lifetime. And you know, it heals people in undreamed of ways that you really don't even realize. So again, Spirit is sending you messages, whether it's dreams, songs, or things that you hear from people 3 times or more. They're usually a clear message. You can be driving down the road, you're thinking about something or someone, all of a sudden that song comes on that's connected to that person. Know that they're with you then at that time. Open your greater vision to see the signs. So pay attention to them, because more that you recognize the signs and you acknowledge them, the more they're going to appear. And the easier you're going to be led to whatever it is that you're looking for, your destination, or what path you should be taking. I mean, Spirit is trying to connect with us always. So pay attention to this. So focus on priorities and eliminate distractions. So, you know, I start telling people, all right, look, my mom's coming this week. I'm doing nothing but cleaning. So everybody must go away. Don't answer the phone. I mean, people have a hard time not answering the phone. I know I have. And I just got to the point where, you know what? I've asked nicely. People keep crossing my boundaries. I either am just going to hang up or I'm just not going to answer. Sometimes we have to just do that. It's hard for me because I run a business and, you know, I'm taking calls all hours of the night. But I do my best to screen my calls. So for some reason, you do call me and immediately you get kicked off or something, and it's probably coming up as spam. And that means you need to text me. If you text me, then I'll get right back to you. All right. So you do have a bright future as long as you're following the path, following the signs. It's all there. Let yourself ascend to new heights because you deserve it. And that's what we're all here for. All right. Well, there's 2 good ones in a row there. And now my deck. This is the deck for people who do not know. This is my Flower Wisdom Oracle deck. Okay, Spirit. Show me, what is it that people really need to know, especially for this week? What's best going to help everyone in their path in life? Let me pick the proper card if this helps them. Especially for this week, first week of June. Today, May 31st, and the first week of June, 2 cards keep coming out. All right, I got one. All right. West. Ooh, we got a direction. So if you were thinking about maybe what direction to go, but there's a lot of information in the West card. So the West card, you can be the answer to the direction or adopt a Western culture to help you expand your view of the world. To the Native Americans, West stands for a spiritual source of life-giving rain and water. There has been a lot of water situations this past week. Also, people injuring their extremities, by the way, in case you were one of them. Also, being robbed of your rights, belongings, and more, which is why we are fighting back. This is time to take charge, people. All right. The West has many mixed connections. but it is a place where land can provide life-giving resource. It is time to move forward on an idea, especially where health is concerned, and to rectify situations. Keep the peace, yet stand your ground. Don't let anyone push you in something you really don't feel is right or what it is you don't want to do. But do remember, sometimes people try to kick you out of the nest to get you out of your comfort zone so you can experience more. Sometimes you do need to just trust and take that empty handed leap into the void. Otherwise, you'll know nothing other than what you're experiencing right now. So you must really move forward on things. So if people are crossing you, trying to take your rights away, crossing your boundaries, things like that, you really have to stand up for yourself. And remember, you can live off the land, and maybe this is where people should start because we know there's a lot of bad stuff going out there, putting things in our food that we didn't ask for, that we don't want, and our food is changing. I have a quart of milk in my refrigerator that has been there for at least 3 weeks and it still tastes fine. There is definitely something wrong with that pitcher. And bread too lasts a really long time too now. So, if there were healthy additives, I'd have no problem with it. But the thing is they're keeping things from us. So what does that tell me? If someone's hiding something, it's usually not a good thing. So keep those things in mind. All right. We are going to do the spirit animal. So that will be our third type of card. I love the little tin it comes in, keeps everything nice and safe. Yeah, Colleen, you poor thing. People are like, oh, well, this is going to be a bad podcast. I can't hear anything. Sorry, I should have wrote it in the text. This way, people knew that there was stuff going on. Oh lordy. Okay, so this is our little mandala on the outside. All right, Spirit. Please help me pick the proper card. This helps everyone in their path in life, especially for this week of June, the first week of June, May 31st to the first week of June and beyond. What is it that we need to know right now? Where should our focus be? What's going on? Any information that you feel imperative and proper to our time frame now. This is a really big deck, by the way. It's kind of hard to shuffle. So I did get one card. An antelope spirit. Life is speeding up. Oh my goodness. Has anybody noticed that? I know I have. There used to never be enough time in the day. Now there really doesn't seem to be enough time in the day to get everything accomplished that you need to, or enough energy to get it done, right? So life is speeding up. So you're going to have to just do things as fast as you can, but not really skipping any important things. So this brings up a lot of mental anxiety and stress for people because of not having enough time to do things. Things are happening more quickly than we're prepared for. And things are changing faster too, which could be a really good thing. As far as the dogs, like Mom said, I really have to look into that. That's be really nice to know that they're really closing Ridgeland Farms down and the MBR in New York. And then they're also another big one in, is it England or the UK somewhere? So antelope spirit, life is speeding up. So really, if you think oh, well, that normally it takes them a week to get to that, I'm not going to worry about it. No. Things are processing quickly. Things are moving quickly. Changes are happening quickly. So if it's your time to get things done, do not procrastinate because things can change at the drop of a hat. Just like people think, oh, well, I still got time on my lease. I don't have to worry about moving. I can clean that mess up later. Then all of a sudden, maybe you get a letter from the landlord. They're selling the apartment complex. And guess what? They want to move in themselves. And now you're forced to move. I mean, you never know when these really weird off the wall things can happen because what? The world is really weird and off the wall, isn't it? So keep all this in mind. All right. So we are now going to pull a trinket. And at this time, really sorry about the beginning of this podcast. these weird things don't normally happen, but it goes to show you weird, unexpected things happen to everyone all the time, and especially in my life. Connected to so many people, it is bound to happen. All right. So please give those thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. Any positive comments in the comments section really, really, really helps us. I can do that prayer for sure. The prayer that we do not consent. I'm not really sure where that exact one is located, but I will remember to use that wording in the one that I did write up. How's that? And anybody does, if you want that prayer, please text me at the number that you have going through below, and I will text you the prayer that I'm going to be doing. So right at the end of this, we're going to go ahead and do a prayer for everyone, the world, and that we do not consent to the changes and people trying to sabotage us or changing our DNA and doing things that they were not allowed to do. Uh, just like when people are having kids now, don't let them take the blood. It's like making a blood pact that we had no idea we were doing. There's a whole lot going on for those who are open-minded and are willing to like know more about it. I may start a podcast on the things you need to know or to find hard to believe because it's happening. All right, so here we go with the trinket. All right, Spirit, help me pick the proper trinket that best helps everyone in the past and life. Okay. 3 of them came out in the end. This one, we'll start with this. So this is the rubber stopper to the bottom of a cane. So this is what helps makes things sturdy and stable. So whatever you can do, make sure you're fortifying your home, your situation, maybe your finances. Think ahead. So if you know jobs are unstable, now it's time to think, what can I do for myself to be self-sustainable? This is really good. And just like growing your own crops and things like that, we got a lot of this right here. So what can you do to be self-sustaining? What can you do to anchor in your stability? You need to have a little more stability right now. I tried to do that. Yes, you're supposed to take chances and do things on a whim sometimes when it's called for, but say, all right, I have time to do this. And if I lose my job, it's okay because I made sure I saved enough money for at least 2 months of rent or whatever the case may be. But do whatever you can do to stabilize things. All right, I didn't even know this was in here, but we got a little eyeball. Sometimes things end up in my box that I don't know where they come from. All right, so the eyeball, don't forget. You are being watched. We're all being watched. Everything you say, everything you do is being the ability to be seen, always being heard with your computer, your cell phone, your TV, laptops, everything. They have satellites up there. They can see your home. They can see who's over at your place. People they have drones. The eyes are everywhere. So maybe wearing and carrying one of those all-seeing eyes, or the you can always ask for assistance from the Eye of Horus, and you can always wear with the evil eye protectors. I got a ton of them here in my store, all different kinds. I got some really cool bracelets. So check that out. So act like you're being watched, So if you don't want somebody to know something, or you think something you might do is going to be a little shady, well, think about it. All right, and we have a labradorite. So we're also going to be picking a stone, but we got an extra stone here today. So labradorite, interesting enough because the word Labrador, right? My dog loves this stone. I had a bunch of these, and this size, a bunch of these particular stones in a big round dish, and it had like 6 dividers. There were 6 different stones in there. And every time, she loves going to my store, and she'd go out and grab a labradorite stone and go hide it behind the couch. For some reason, my dog loves labradorite. This connects you to the other worlds. This connects you to your higher self and spirit. It's also protective and calming, but we're going to go ahead. I'm going to ask Google about it. What are the metaphysical properties of labradorite? Okay.
Labradorite is known as a stone of magic, helping with spiritual growth and transformation. It enhances intuition, protects your aura, and provides strength during changes. Practitioners use it in meditation, energy work, and even in feng shui to open the mind and promote spiritual connections.
So, enhancing intuition, protecting the aura from negative energies, providing strength and perseverance, especially during the times of change. And we are all now going through the times of change. So, that is a perfect stone to come out. Plus, we're going to pull one. It would be really funny if I pull another one, right? So, times has been flying by. I felt the need to prioritize. There, very good, Colleen. Grab the bowl of stones. Gonna do the smaller one today. Oh, there's even labradorite in this one, so it might be safe. This is the bowl I'll be using. All right, Spirit, I close my eyes. I put my hands in the dish, and whatever sticks to my hand, that's what comes out. 2 of them came out today, which is kind of no surprise. All right, we have the rose quartz and I believe that's the lepidolite. Yep, just like we have lepidolite here today. So lepidolite is a very calming stone too, and also highly spiritually connected. And this is to keep the love in your heart and the love for yourself. Must do right by yourself. That's really, really important. So let's hear what Google has to say. What are the metaphysical properties of lepidolite?
Lepidolite, known as a stone of transition and a peace stone, soothes anxiety and promotes emotional balance. It's used for tranquility because it's lithium rich. People use it to relieve stress, aid in transitions, and improve sleep. It also aligns the crown and third eye chakras, enhancing intuition.
Do you see how these are all connected? Every podcast I always get to say you can't make this shit up, and it's the same for this one. These are going together, even with the labradorite. And let's see the rose quartz. So it's time of change and calming stress. This is what we need to do. I don't care what anybody says. We are getting slammed, and I mean slammed with these. I'm going to call it chemical warfare. The jet streams that are out there, dropping all. I can't see. I can't even remember what it's called, and I know that by heart. But they're making it so we have a hard time thinking, because it will stress us out. And when we're stressed out, we start looking for whatever comfort or solace that we can find. And if the government says, oh, we could provide that for you, don't worry, we're going to provide your food. We're going to provide this. So they can put whatever they want in it when they got us where they want us. Okay, so yeah, I'm sorry. I talk like a nut, but we are at that time. And everything hidden, this is the year. Things that have been being covered up are being uncovered. Do you notice it? It's happening all around the world in almost every situation. This is really interesting. All right, so the rose quartz. What are the metaphysical properties of rose quartz?
Rose quartz, known as the stone of universal love, promotes unconditional love, self-compassion, and emotional healing. It's believed to open the heart to all affections, fostering self-love, heart healing, and relationship harmony. People use it in meditation, as decor, or in jewelry to keep its nurturing energy active.
I have I don't know, it's 10 pounds or 13 pound, well, it looks like a bowling ball, a ball, like a crystal ball, a huge rose quartz. I got a couple of them, and they're amazing, especially if you sit with one. If you intentionally sit with your stones and you align your vibration with them, that's when they can really go to work for you. So try doing that as well. All right, so before we go on to the free roll of the dice here, I'm going to go ahead and do that prayer first, because I think everybody needs it before they end up skedaddling from here. Do not consent. Let me see. Maybe I can add that in here. Give me a minute. Give me 1 minute. I'm going to add something to it. All right. So here we go. So sit in a comfortable position, and then with your hands facing up like this, you are going to be in your receiving position. So we're going to have you take a couple deep breaths in through your nose. Hold for a second and out through your mouth. And another time, we're going to bring it in where your chest expands, your stomach goes in. Hold it for a moment. And then let go, release, breathe out through your mouth. Your stomach should expand, chest should deflate. But when you do this the next time, make sure you're breathing out every ounce of air you can. It will get out all the stale air, so you're being rejuvenated with completely a fresh new set of air. In through the nose. Hold. Out through the mouth. And take a nice and regular deep breath. And out. Okay, so now focusing in your receiving position, speaking on behalf of everyone and their higher purpose, their higher soul, higher being. Dear Lord of love and light, I pray that you would lift us all and lift on, I call upon our guides, guardians, and angels of the light as well for each and every one of us, everyone who hears this prayer, all the loved ones that cannot be here, and even praying for our animals who don't have the ability to pray for themselves. I pray that you would lift us all and lift up the innocent and voiceless so that they may be supported by those who do have a voice, who have the power to create change for the better. Let the innocent be fought for and win. Help us all become better human beings. Open our hearts and minds to solutions derived by love and light. Help us to learn how to heal ourselves and others. Become more spiritually connected. Learn how to anchor in the light so that nothing can deter us from our mission of light. Help us learn how to fly higher levels of consciousness and stay devoted to our cause. Help us to make a positive difference in the world. We ask that you remove all negativity and confusion from the world. Let the secrets that held us back from being our highest selves finally be revealed, and give us the know-how and strength to carry it out and protect our energy and help those we love and those unknown to us who also need enlightening. We also like to state that we do not consent to mind altering from the negative influences. I am self-sufficient. We are self-sufficient. We are self-sufficient beings and wish to anchor our mind, body, and spirit into that harmony. All right. With all the light and all good things inward and outward, so mote that be. Let us be heard, and let the beautiful change begin now. Let the change begin with me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Amen. There, that was nice, short, and painless, right? Okay. Ooh, go ahead, get back. Hope everyone liked that. All right, so now we're going to go on to, you get a chance to win a free card pull, and that is by guessing a number from 1 through 20. I have a dice that I roll that's numbered 1 through 20. You can only pick a number once, and if you have a particular question you like addressed, if you win, please post that also with the choice of number. And then if anybody would like to get a reading, the more you donate, the more of a reading you will get. And you can donate with the apps down below here. Tells you how. And then we can get to that after. And if you win the free dice roll, we'll just add to your reading. So go ahead and pick your numbers now. Don't forget to put down what questions you may have. No, I'm going to grab that stone and put it with this. So it's going to get chewed up in here. There we go. It's kind of a cloudy day here today. Going to be a high of 77. Really looking forward to that. It's going to be beautiful. Where is that deck? There it is. All right. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, welcome, Mother Nature. Thank you for signing on. Gidmir, is that your name? All right. Got a lot of 7 incantations in here today. This is good. Watch. I've been seeing all kinds of numeric license plates that really, connect with me. It's kind of interesting. Definitely have to look into that one, Mom. All right. Give it another minute. Everybody got your numbers in? Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good morning, everyone. All right, are we ready? I'm going to roll the dice. Here it comes. All right, Spirit, who needs the reading today? Help pick the right number, the right person. We got number 19. Ooh, might be a lot of people winning this one. Okay. Because if it's not the exact number, it'll be the ones that have the closest number, which 17 might be it today. I think it is. How cool is that? All right. So we have Colleen is the first one with 17. And Mother Nature, if you would like me to address you and call upon Spirit with your name or whatever you'd like me to call you, please let me know and text that in because you'll be next. So, Colleen. All right, Spirit. What is the message for Colleen? And Colleen, and both of you, let me know if you have a preference for the deck, the animal deck. I really should do this. This one is pretty informative. The flower, the animal, purple, or spirit. Animal, purple, or spirit. Which one calls to you? And if you do send a donation and you would like a reading, please make sure you let me know and let me know what app you used. Okay. And that is, let's see. All right, Colleen, I'm just going to use the purple one for you. All right, Spirit for Colleen. Colleen Zero. What is her message? What does she need to know right now, especially for this upcoming week? Okay, pretty quick. Ooh. We are dealing with some stuff, Colleen. So the brokenness and the loss, and this could be, I know you just recently lost your parents, and I don't know, maybe if their birthdays or something are coming up or things that might be reminding you. And I strongly believe you're supposed to be building your strength and resolve, and you're definitely supposed to be taking your time back, your energy back, kind of demanding that people give you your space and that they, like delegating duties so you don't have to. You're the things you're used to doing doesn't mean you should continue to do them, and doesn't mean other people can't help you with them. So we're gonna start there. Sometimes this thing doesn't. There we go. No kidding. All right. You have suffered from some sort of loss. Someone has stolen something precious from you. Maybe people have been shunning you, loneliness setting in. Maybe you are depressed and do not know why. It is time for some upliftment. You need to search for a group to get involved in. Get to see a doctor or counselor or psychiatrist or someone who can help. There are service workers of every kind, including light workers and healers, for just such a time. Maybe your energy just needs a boost or needs a alignment. Maybe your body needs medication to stabilize you. Do the research. Say some prayers. Write all the positive aspects of your life down onto paper. Start a notebook so when this feeling creeps up on you, you have something to hold on to that came from yourself instead of someone outside of you. It really helps. Don't wait. So, you know best how to handle things. You know best how you would respond to certain treatments, to certain words, certain reminders. Sometimes when it comes from someone else, you're like, you don't have a clue, or you're part of the problem, So it's good if you write this stuff down and you make it in your own words, like, this is how I need to look at this situation. Even like parents, they suffered, they were here for a long time. I'm happy for them that they got to move on, but maybe it's you missing that person that you'd always talk to. I know your mom and you were really, really close, and she was very spiritually connected, and that is such an awesome thing. But I do believe people at home are really trying your reserves. They're so used to leaning on you, but they don't realize, every year we get older. Every year we get a little more short-tempered, possibly even a little more resentful, especially if you're the one doing everything. It's time to speak up, come put things around, and kick some ass. Just I had to say the words. All right. Love you, Colleen. I hope that has been of some help for you. All right. Thank you, Colleen. Spot on, she says. All right. So, you said spirit, but that's all right. This one worked out better, right? Eva too. And I don't know if you like the particular one, but we're going to pull the same kind of card for you because I don't. Oh, no, you said animal. All right, we'll do the animal card for you. All right, we're going to use this deck. All right, for Eva. I can hardly see the picture. Now I see who you are. Hi, Eva. That's too funny. Eva, my friend. Such a good woman. All right, Spirit, for Eva. What does Eva need to know right now? Let me pull the proper card for her. Okay. Oh my goodness. The picture is so far away. I had to look closer once I heard the name. The Bison. Abundance. This is a good card. I like it. So whatever it is that you're doing, I'm hoping that food truck thing is working out really well for you. Sacred Buffalo. Cloak me in your wisdom. Keep me warm through the storms of life. Fill my life with goodness. Teach me the way of gratitude and prayer. I focus on that all the time. Every time I eat, I'm doing a little, when you learn Reiki, there's a symbol that's an energy symbol that can actually charge your food and heighten the positive energy within it. So it helps to cast out the negative stuff or things that might be in it. So I do that. I'm always thanking, especially if it's meat, which I am desperately trying to get away from. Um, I thank the universe and the animal that gave its life for that food, and I pray that it never has to come back here and endure that again. So I'm praying for the animal too, that I don't want anyone to ever have to experience what they go through. It's horrifying. So always giving thanks when you do things in gratitude. And what is that other word I'm looking for? It's kind of like, it's like everything's sacred. All life is sacred. Even the food you eat, it's all sacred. And again, we're all connected right from the roots. So giving thanks for everything. And a good friend taught me, anytime you receive money or even hand out money, you say sacred money. So this way, anytime that money is spent now, it's spent on something good and of the light. So you're blessing all the money around the world and blessing every bit of money that you touch and hoping that it spreads onto something positive. So this is really good. So abundance is coming in. I feel this is going to be a really good year for you. And for some reason, they're bringing my attention to November. So I don't know if you're planning something new or big in November. Maybe it's a trip, or maybe you're going to try a new location or a new menu for that. But I think you're going to realize just how abundant things have become. November is just going to be a really big month for you. So there may be like a lot of events going on that you can get involved in, a lot of fairs and things. And like the Thanksgiving, it's the reaping. So I believe you're going to be reaping all those rewards come November time. But I mean, you should be really dragging it in now too. But it does get hot out there. I hope you guys have AC in there. But things are coming. They're giving me another piece of information for you. Your creating time is not done. You still have something yet to create. Something very sacred, actually. I don't know if you've ever painted, but they're showing me something that almost would look like a painting, unless they're showing me a painting of something that you'll create. And it's almost like the wheel of life with all the animals in it. It almost looks like a Lakota dream catcher, but it's sectioned off to animals, almost like a time wheel. It's very interesting, but I don't know if you're going to be doing something built on the animal aspect. So it's kind of interesting. All right. Well, I leave that with you. I hope that has been of some help. So maybe you should get yourself in to some fairs if you do some creating, or a nice online store or something. That would be awesome. Our life are revolving around. Yep, that's a perfect for this year. Awesome, Eva. I'm glad I was able to help. All right, everyone. If anybody wanted to purchase a reading, now would be the time, although we are at our time. And don't forget to hit the like and share button. Oh, thank you, Colleen. Yes. So like, share, subscribe, depending on if you're Facebook or YouTube. My price for StreamYard did go up again. So by the end of this month, I am really looking to possibly just solely move over to YouTube, and I may be not available on Facebook. So if you can, and you can get a chance to go to YouTube, please like and follow us on YouTube and share this with as many people as you can. And most of all, please subscribe. If you haven't subscribed on YouTube, we really, really need subscriptions. Because once I reach 1,000 people, and I can get paid for doing this. If I can get paid for doing this, then I can afford to go back on StreamYard again. But right now, I mean, I'm going to tell you what it cost me. It cost me $45 a month to bring this to you. So, I'm doing freebies here, unless people purchase or do a donation once in a while. So I'm going to have to try to cut costs somewhere. I'm again trying to minimalize and make my life easier, more affordable, because we know eventually shit's going to hit the fan. Things are going to come down to the nitty gritty, and I would like to be best prepared so I can still continue to be connected with all of you. Because this is my life's work. It's what I love to do. I love each and every one of you. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart for being present and tuning in. And it's kind of my way to connect with you too. And I really love seeing all of you. All right. Much love and light to you all. And we will see you next week. Next week will be the 7th. My mom will probably be able to pop on and say hello. And really looking forward to this. And I love you all. Have a fantastic week. Do what's right by you. Put people in the place where you need to, because you know you need to, or you're never going to find that sanity that you so deserved and worked so hard for. So shall it be. And keep that prayer. If you want that prayer, don't forget to text me, and I will text it to you, or you can text me an email, and I'll email it to you. So however you want it, if you want it to use as like a daily practice, something to start your day with or end your night with, please let me know. All right. Much love and light to you all. Namaste. And you're all welcome.